Hi, Pisces. Welcome to Indigo Gypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Pisces placements or anyone involved with the Pisces. The messages may or may not resonate. I hope you guys are all doing wonderful, and I highly appreciate your presence and energy. So you guys have a few pretty messages here, but I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you first. All right, you have a few of them. 2 inspiration and 1 reflection. We'll go with the reflection first. Solitude is where I place my chaos to rest and awaken my inner peace. That's a quote by Nikki Rowe. And it says, in one hand, you hold your wildness. In the other, your quietness. Draw from each hand as needed. I love that. I love that message. Okay. Then you have an inspiration card. It says, low self-esteem is like driving through life with your hand brake on. Interesting. That's a quote by Maxwell Maltz. And it also says, compose a letter to your future self. Who do you think you'll be 10 years from now? I like that. That's like projecting or using this simulation that we live in to your highest advantage. In doing that, you'll undoubtedly meet that future self of yours. And it's also like a manifestation to write a letter to your future self. Like I sometimes do things like that. Or I will comment on an old video that I posted years ago as my future self, something like that. So I think that's really cool. Hi, Faith. To Face USA, Israel. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I guess you're saying you travel back and forth between both of those countries. I'm guessing that's what you mean, but that's really cool. I like that. I love that, actually. Like, that's something that is my future self, is being able to travel to a few different countries, like 4 or 5. Hi, Ronan. I hope I said your name correctly. As well, like tap in and out of like 4 or 5 different countries that I call all of them home. And then you have another inspiration, and it says, some of us ran so far away during a period of survival that we forgot to come back home to ourselves. Return home to yourself. You are safe now. And that's by Lala Delia. And it says, take a breath and smile. You are enough. I love that, especially for your sign. I really do. I'm going to leave these face up in case we need to refer to them. I'm joining the Air Force, so I've got that. That's right. That's right. Flying the friendly skies. That's really cool. Congratulations on your new journey, on your journey forward to the Air Force. So then, oh, hell yeah. I guess, so you'll get to travel then, right? Like, is that what that means? Like, maybe you'll be stationed in another country or something like that. That's the coolest thing ever, man. So Pisces, as I was shuffling the tarot deck for you, 4 cards did show themselves. One of them is the 8 of Wands. Okay, so speaking of traveling distant lands, that could be something indicated here is movement forward, not feeling held back or restricted. 2 of Swords reversed. This is a decision that was made and finalized. Okay, so it could be something, Ron, and I don't know if you have Pisces placements, but it could be something like that, like deciding to join the Air Force and getting to travel. Like, no one's talking me out of it. I'm doing it. I'm going. I'm gone. Something along those lines. And you also got the 7 of Swords reversed, and then the Hermit reversed as well. So it's interesting because the Hermit card is Virgo energy. And I just did a Virgo reading, and I can also hop on a plane wherever it goes. That's so dope. I love that. I love that. So you'll be flying the planes as well, I'm presuming that's also freaking cool. I love that too. So much, like the way you guys are communicating with me, it's like it's resonating with me on a deep level more than you know. I used to have dreams that I wanted to fly. Maybe many of us have had dreams like that where you're running in your dream and you're trying to fly. Maybe something is chasing you and you feel like the way you can get away from it is flying in the air. Well, it's like no matter how hard I tried, I could not fly. I could not fly for years, for decades even. I'm trying to fly in my dreams. And then one day I have this dream. I get in a fucking airplane and I fly that bitch. Like, I just had to think outside of the box. I had to go about flying in another way. And I was a pilot in my own dream and I finally got to fly. So yeah, interesting little fact about that. But the Seven of Swords reversed and the Hermit reversed could be like a revelation that you had about being held back or being isolated and wanting to free yourself of any perceived limitations. Or maybe you guys were like pent up for a certain reason. Maybe you were incarcerated, or maybe you were under some sort of a contract where you had to fulfill a contract before you could move forward. So now you're at this place of like not being held back or not being held up and making a decision to free yourself and move forward. For others of you here, you could have been dealing with a person that you discovered some information about, and now you're not like holding your life. You're not putting your life on hold for this person anymore. You're freeing yourself and moving forward. Quiero Ibanez, I think that's how you say your name. How's my life? Only you can answer that, and I hope it's fantastic. I love that. Okay, so we'll get into your messages now, Pisces. And if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, I would absolutely, it would be my pleasure to get your personal messages for you. And the information for that is in the description. But Ghetto, if you are a Pisces, we will get into your messages. Or if you're dealing with the Pisces. And thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this active divination for Pisces in their highest good. I feel like you guys have had much better readings these days. Hi, eyes. Okay, I had to go with those E's, ups and downs. Hi. Oh, you're a Pisces. Great. Welcome here. You've come to the right place. And I hope that you find something of value in this reading. And I appreciate you being here, eyes. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, y'all's readings have been outstanding lately. For a while, they were very challenging. And when I say a while, I mean like 10 years. Like 10, 11 years that I've been reading like live on here and on, well, I haven't been reading here for 10 years, but I was on Facebook first before I had the guts to start a YouTube. And I was there for like 10 years. So I know like the collective Pisces energy has been very challenging over the years, but it seems to be lightening up quite a bit for you guys, which I'm happy to see, always, because life is what you make of it. Pisces, one more for Pisces, please. And again, another one. I'm proud of you, Pisces. I really am. Like, y'all's readings have been warming my heart so much. Like, the lightness and the positivity in them, they're just so different from what you guys have been through for so long. So some of you guys are leaving a relationship, or you're leaving like your home, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be because someone did anything wrong or that you did anything wrong. It's just time to go. For some of you, maybe someone did do something wrong, or were trying to get away with something and you caught them. Some of you guys are dealing with the Virgo, as we stated, or you could have Virgo placements in your own chart, or, you know, it's just the energy of you not feeling held up by the actions or limitations of other people. But this Four of Wands reversed is indicating to me that you're either breaking up with someone, moving out of a residence, or both, okay? I want to start streaming on here as well. I did start a music channel. I'm so happy to hear that. I love when people say stuff like that. I really hope you do that. I'm glad you do music. I think that is where Pisces placements should be, doing anything creative. Music, acting, modeling, painting, singing, all kinds of stuff like that is so Pisces. Like, I'm so glad to hear that you are involved in music. And thank you, Eyes, for confirming that I said your name right. And somebody said I'm an Aries baby. Not okay, ghetto. Aries is actually next. So thank you for tapping in. And yes, you said you want to start streaming on here. I really hope you do. When you start, let me know so I can subscribe to you and give you support as well as you are doing me. You know, I believe in social media etiquette. So let me know when you do that, and I will definitely subscribe to you and promote your stuff. So, because we got to stick together as creators, like, for sure. So, Pisces, you guys are like breaking up with someone or moving out of a residence. You've made the decision is final, and there's this level of freedom. So no longer, sorry for scratching my eye, guys. Sorry. It's just itching. But I posted my music as well. Oh, you did? Okay, well, drop your Eyes, you're saying you posted yours. Okay, so I'm sorry, I mixed you up with Ghetto. My bad. So you said you posted your music as well. Okay, cool. Yeah. Do you go by Eyes? Okay, bet. Okay, I will go and subscribe. Okay, thank you for confirming that. Cool. All right. So breaking up, moving out, or just moving on, even if there's no breakup involved. And then because you had 4 wands down here, and then you're starting your reading off with 3 wands, that's 7 wands. So there's a message in that. It's saying persevere, stand your ground, keep going, keep moving forward, keep driving straight ahead. Okay, the direction that you want to go, you'll be guided. Like, you're going the right way, I feel like, is what it's saying. And the 3 of wands reversed here is like, I feel like you guys may have realized some sort of disappointment. Like, maybe life as you knew it was disappointing. Maybe y'all weren't living to your highest potential. Maybe there was someone in your life holding you back or trying to get away with shit around you. And you figured it out, and you're like not letting that hold you back any longer. So with the 3 of wands reversed here, for those of you that are dealing with romantic connections, somebody could have cheated on you, or maybe you cheated on someone else, and they found out and they asked you to leave, or they found out and you decided to leave. Maybe you felt like it was difficult to break up with that person originally, so maybe you like stepped outside of the connection. You know, this could go like so many different ways, Pisces, but I am feeling like somebody could have like cheated and gotten caught. And so it's like, okay, well, bye. No, whatever. I'm not going to hang around for it. You know, I got all these things that I wanted to do anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Aquarius got similar messages. Like, I feel like for you guys, the signs that I'm reading for tonight so far, which is Aquarius, Virgo, and you, is this like, my life has value energy, like collectively, like my life has fucking value. I'm not holding off anymore, like for any reason. Even if I feel like I did something wrong or made a mistake, I know that I still have more of my life to live. So I'm going to go and live it. Okay. Like, I'm not going to let anything hold me back, take advantage of me, or breach my boundaries any longer. Like, there's this collective energy happening with all of you guys right now. So you have the Ace of Wands reversed. So now you have 4 wands again. Okay. So you guys could be, somebody could be March 4th, also March 8th, or someone could be a life path number 4 or 8. But this is an energy of like saying no, not accepting something. And it's like, it's not accepting cheating for many of you. Like, I don't accept cheating. I don't accept deceit. I don't accept shady behavior. I don't have to participate or engage in this anymore. So it's a big sense of freedom here. But that's why it's happening, is because, and some of you, like, if I can be honest, some of you might have been feeling, I'm trying to say good words because I want to get monetized one day. But, you know, when you're having adult time with your partner, maybe you weren't feeling fulfilled in that department. And so that's why you know, did something else. Or that could have been something that you experienced. Maybe somebody like didn't feel like they were getting enough or something like that. So that's why they went outside of the connection for some of you, okay? So in the headspace is the 3 of Swords. So somebody's heartbroken here. Somebody feels disappointed, let down, and betrayed. These threes here are indicating a third party, Pisces. Like, so somebody was involved in your relationship or your friendship, or they were just like, maybe, you know, they were involved and they weren't necessarily invited, or somebody breached like y'all's contract, you know, like they breached the friend code or they breached the relationship code by involving another person that was not part of the plan, right? AKA in the form of cheating, or maybe even gossiping about you behind your back with someone, and it really hurt you. It really brought you down, but also it's setting you free. So it's like bittersweet. It's like, it sucks the way things are panning out between us, but at the same time, I'm free to go into the next phase of my life. So this is also bringing you to so you got some clarity here. This is Leo energy. Some of you guys could be involved with a Leo or have Leo placements in your own chart, but this is you really seeing things very clearly, having an epiphany, seeing the light, but it's also bringing you to a place of happiness. So don't let the current situation fool you, Pisces. Like, just because it's sad right now doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, okay? And I also find that maybe there was a lot of happiness in the connection originally. Like, things were pretty cool. Like, you guys did have a good connection, which is why you feel so much pain, or maybe they feel so much pain. But brighter days are coming. Just keep moving forward. Just don't be afraid to break free, to live your dreams, to be you. And then I just want to touch briefly back on this. You are enough. This is reiterating the fact that you are enough. In one hand, hold your wildness. In the other, your quietness. Draw from each hand as needed. And then I feel like that's the twin fish in you. Like, one of you is calm and chill, and the other one is like a wild child, someone that wants to be free and explore and do what they want to do without boundaries, right? And then the other one has to do with like your future and your future self. So better days are coming ahead. And this situation is intended to put you where your heart like really desires for you to be here, Pisces, okay? So then you've got another 4, like there's not technically a 4, but because there's an ace here with these 3s, that is creating another 4. You also have 7 wands. Or 7 swords, excuse me. So 7 swords for the second time. So somebody was being deceitful. Somebody was trying to get away and be slick. The 4 of swords reversed is like you getting the rest and the healing that you need, and feeling like you don't have to be stuck, held back, or isolated anymore. Maybe you guys were not living to your fullest potential again, or like really resonating with your dreams, or like going after them, taking action for the things that make you happy. Maybe you spend a lot of time like making someone else happy or trying your best to, and they just broke your heart anyway here, Pisces, okay? But this is all for your highest benefit. It's meant to uplift you. It's meant to enlighten you. It's meant to set you free here. So continue to get plenty of rest, especially if you haven't been. I understand if you guys have been having nightmares, because I know y'all's dreams are off the chain sometimes. But again, like, your dreams can act as a guiding light for you. And there's another message in that, is to continue to follow your dreams here, okay? Happiness is coming. It's on the way. It could be here now if you want it to, with the shift of your mindset. So what's coming towards you is the Knight of Pentacles. Be mindful of people trying to come back in your life that you've already set a boundary with, or you've already left behind. I say this because they're coming with the intent of still not being committal, okay? Of still not having much to offer you. They may try to get you to hurry up and do something, hurry up and sign something, hurry up and say something, or give them something here, Pisces, okay? Just be very mindful. I really do feel like you've been dealing with a person, or even people, that have not had your best interest at heart whatsoever. They may come and like ask you for money, or ask you for time, or ask you for energy. I do think it's a weak attempt to like stop you from doing what it is you're trying to do here. And I also feel like rushing into a new relationship might not be the best plan of action either. You may be met with a person that still has commitment issues here, okay? This is also saying to refocus your energy and your time on yourself. And there is no rush, okay? That's what the Knight of Pentacles is indicating to me, is like, rushing can create like mistakes that you may like wish that you hadn't later on, okay? There could be an earth sign involved in your situation as well. A Virgo, a Capricorn, possibly even a Taurus, but if you don't know, that's okay as well. The energy that you're in is the moon. So this is powerful. You've showed up in your own reading. This is also the card for Cancer. So there could be a Cancerian involved in this situation as well, or you guys could have Cancer placements in your own chart. But this is you being a mystery. Like, people don't know what you got going on. I like that, Pisces. I like that. So you're not really being so like out and proud about your next move. People are like really curious about what you have going on, like what, you know, what you're going to do, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're going to say, what you're going to post. Like they really, especially if you walked away from the connection, like even if the person was wrong, they still are very interested in what it is you're doing, thinking, feeling, and about to say here. But this moon here is very powerful for you because it indicates a really high use of your intuition, letting it guide you. I'm also getting the next full moon is actually in your sign, in Pisces. Check your calendar to see when that is going to be. It's going to be in the next few weeks, I'm sure. But you could do some sort of a full moon ritual if you like. Oh, look, you have the two luminaries here. This is auspicious, Pisces. You have the sun and the moon. So this is like your conscious and your subconscious. So you guys can transmute this energy. Those of you that are experiencing pain or disappointment, you can really like focus on, like the card indicated, your intuition card, your inspiration card, I'm sorry, was saying to write to your future self. So this is you like really being conscious of the future that you want to experience and programming yourself at a subconscious level. You could do this in the form of focusing your attention on what you want instead of what hurt you, instead of what disappointed you, instead of what let you down. Okay? That if you focus on this, you'll just attract this, like non-committal people that are coming to waste your time. Okay? Or try to take something away from you in a sneaky way. So you want to get yourself to like a really healthy resting period and focus on the things that make you happy, like music, as you were saying, eyes. Like, you know, or the Air Force, as I think what Ghetto was saying, or somebody was saying something about the Air Force, but things that make you happy, you know, things that like truly resonate with you. It's going to require you to get into a meditative state or even write or journal or just focus your attention, Pisces. I can't stress that enough, on what makes you happy, okay? Not the person that screwed you over, broke your heart, cheated on you, or asked you to move out, etc. Put you in the third party, you know, stole something from you, stole your time, your energy, your money, your resources, whatever. As best you can, because I know how big your hearts can be. Focus on that which brings you light, that makes you feel happy, joy, that makes you feel like what you're doing in life is good, it has meaning, and your life has value because it does, okay? So when you do that, the universe has no choice but to show you that in your physical reality, okay? That's quantum physics, that's universal law, that's the Hermetic principles, and it states that your mind is the most powerful thing in the universe, long story short, so what you focus on grows. So if you continue to focus on the hurt, the pain, the sorrow, the shortcomings, then that is what you will see evidence of in your reality. Now, if you focus on these happy times, your future, the things that you want to do, the things that bring you joy, in healing, you know, anything that you feel is hurting you, then that is exactly what you're going to experience in your reality as well. What is going on around you, Pisces? The Nine of Wands. So somebody could be feeling hurt by you. They could be hurt because you left them and set a boundary. Or they could be hurt because, you know, maybe they feel like you were keeping secrets from them or you were deceiving them in some way, and you broke their heart. Okay, so somebody could be feeling really wounded here, but they're still going to continue to persevere. This is also an indicator of you putting healthy boundaries between you and anyone that has brought you down in any way. Anyone that's made you feel like you had to move out of your own house or break up with them because they were trying to get away with things and being deceitful, okay? But also to persevere, to heal anything that you feel hurt by, and to get your strength back is what it's indicating, okay? We also have the Knight of Wands. So somebody was being a bit of a player here, okay? I don't want you to focus on fearing this in the future because, again, that's what you'll experience here. The Knight of Wands, like, does what he, especially reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed does what he wants when he wants. And I say he, but it could be a she. It does not matter. There's really not gender literalness in tarot. Like it can come out as masculine and feminine, but we're in 2024. Everyone doesn't even identify as male, female anymore like that. So however this resonates with you is how it goes, okay? Just take the parts that resonate with you and just leave the rest for someone else. But the Knight of Wands, it could be something that you're fearing at a subconscious level. You could be fearing that the next person's just going to come in and waste your time and break your heart. So long as you focus your energy or your mindset on that, that is what you're going to experience, okay? And it's already kind of happening. So be careful that you're not focusing on those who hurt you, broke your heart, cheated on you, or even if you did that to someone else. If you truly feel like bad about it or remorse for it, then it's easy. Don't do it again. You know, forgive yourself. Perhaps that person will forgive you. But if you continue to focus on it, again, you will perpetually experience that here, Pisces, okay? And fearing that people, like you could say all women cheat or all men cheat or all people, this or that, you fill in the blank, that's what's headed toward you because it's at a subconscious level, which is what's governing our reality. So I'm seeing someone here focusing on third party energy, like focusing on cheating, focusing on deceit, focusing on people trying to be sneaky and get away with shit, and you having to like dig to find out what was hidden, to find out the truth that became illuminated. You've already kind of gone through a period of like resting and being down and out, or some of you could be going through that now. But at a subconscious level, you're attracting people that are non-committal, that cheat, that waste your time, and that steal. Okay, so just be careful that you're not focusing on this guy. Okay, or you're going to attract this guy, or a combination of both, which is like a thief, a liar, a cheater. Like you may, I'm sure you would like to avoid all of those things, Pisces, right? So if you do want to avoid that, you want to focus on what brings you joy, what makes you happy, what lifts you up, okay? So what I love to see here for you guys is this. This is your energy. This is a very strong finish to a challenging start, okay? But I feel like it was a strong start because it started with you freeing yourself. It started with you setting like boundaries and respecting your own giant heart or your own feelings, okay? By leaving a situation that wasn't working for you, or leaving someone behind that cheated on you or stole from you. And you get wish fulfillment. That's what you get for taking your time with yourself, for trusting your intuition, for focusing on what makes you happy, and for not settling for anyone that doesn't treat you right. You're headed to way bigger and better things. I hope you're imagining it, because your imagination, Pisces, is just unmatched. You have Saturn and Neptune leaving your sign. So a lot of restrictions you're being lifted, being freed from restrictions, as we also got in the beginning of your reading. But this Nine of Cups is you having an overflowing amount of joy. You being able to say, yeah, I did that. Like I overcame that. And look at me now. Like I have the life that I've always wanted. And you're doing it by yourself. Nobody can say that nobody can hang anything over your head here, Pisces. This is all you. This is all due to everything we just spoke about. You know, you setting boundaries and focusing on what makes you happy. So this is what you end up experiencing is joy. Overflowing joy, abundance, prosperity for some of you here, okay? But you have the Nine of Cups and the Sun. This is a total slam dunk in life, okay? So what you went through is not in vain. Like you're literally being pushed into, or even pulled into the next phase of your life that's filled with like wishes coming true, with happiness, joy, with future connections with people that are going to come in your life and like appreciate who you are to your core and not try to take advantage of that. And if they do, you'll know that intuitively and you'll move accordingly, Pisces, because you're at this place of knowing without any shadow of a doubt that your life has value and you're not about to play with that for 1 second more. So I love that for you guys. I'm going to pull an animal for you, and I encourage you to look up the spiritual meaning, because there will be messages in that for you. So you have a mountain gorilla, which is a number 9. So you could be a March 9th. And it says reflection, respect, and inner calm. I love that for you. So acknowledge how far you've come, Pisces, because it's been quite the journey. And put some respect on your own name, okay, because you earned it. Then you also got wild horse, which goes in alignment with your inspiration card. Wild in one hand and calm in the other, or wild in one fin and calm in the other. It's a 20, so you guys could be, I almost said March 20th, even though I think that's Aries. That might be the last day of Pisces. So you could be March 20th, or you could be February 20th. You could also be a life path number 2. You guys could even be 20 years old for some of you. But it says freedom, sensitivity, and spirit. It embodies the whole reading. This has to do with your freedom, your spirit, and your sensitivity. Okay? So look up the spiritual meaning to the horse and the mountain gorilla. And, you know, like I said, you'll get messages in that. And I want to thank you all so much for sharing this space with me. I hope you will subscribe. And if you already have, my gratitude extends infinitely. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And you can hit the bell so you know when I upload or go live. And I wish you guys so much love, so much light, Pisces. You guys are doing amazing, better than you think. Even if you're feeling kind of sad right now, like, it'll be over very soon, okay? Very, very soon. You have so much better things coming ahead of you, right? So I just heard life in prison is very sad. So don't imprison yourself with sadness here, all right? So thank you guys again. I love you all so much, and I wish you love, light, and infinite abundance. And until next time, Pisces, take care.